I find it very intriguing how people like to play with you, Taurus. It's rather fascinating. Today's daily guidance is going to be for those of you that have recently got a new job, or you recently came into a lot of money unexpectedly, or you got a recent pay raise. All right. Don't have to be those specific things, but if you're in this frequency of feeling like divinely abundant, cornucopia type of energy, just overall happy with your business, happy with money, happy with finances, feeling secure and stable in yourself, then today's reading may really resonate for you. All right. I can't tell if this is, I'm picking up on an energy signature from some form of opposition. It feels like someone may be trying to flirt around with you. Someone at work may be extremely flirtatious, but this is the type of person that like a know-it-all. Someone that kind of likes to prey on people that they feel like are lonely or unhappy. Mr. I'll steal your girl or I'll steal your man type of energy. There's an energy around that has this intention. They get off on the idea of stealing somebody else's person, stealing somebody else's woman or man, and they kind of do it in a subtle way, right? They have no real desire to be with the person that they're flirting with, but they like to, you know how they have like those office bae or those office husbands and office wives? It's given that type of energy. All right. They can also come off like be doing this at I'm seeing like a community setting. Okay, so they could be the head of little league football, the head of PTA meetings. It feels like little small groups or communities like that. There's someone in particular that they got their eye on you, Taurus. They look at you like a prize. They look at you as someone that you have a lot, but maybe you're lonely or you're unhappy because you don't have a partner, or maybe you are in a relationship, but you're not happy in your marriage, or you're not happy in your relationship. Those type of dynamics are coming through for today. So they're like, well, damn, I can be Trey Songz. I can be Mr. Still Your Man or Mr. Still Your Girl. That's what I'm seeing. And so they are going to be putting some type of heavy flirtation on you, because they feel like if they woo you enough, you'll start doing little things like buying them things, or you'll start making them things. Someone's a maneater or a womanizer out here, and they have it out for you. They want to use you in some way. And what I'm sensing here is this is someone that likes they read up on books, podcasts, and then they regurgitate it, but they don't really actually practice what they preach. They don't really practice or live the lifestyle that they talk about. So they live off of their audience. They live off of the people that, listen to them, watch them, or something like that. Helps make them rich. It's giving very pastor energy here. Yeah, the sun. It's giving very pastor energy, where it's like, oh, if I have you on my team, or if I have you on my side, you're going to help me go far. There's that type of energy of, being able to see the divine child in you, the divine light inside of you, but wanting to like take your divine light and have you stuck on them. And then they use your divine light to manifest their blessings and stuff off of you. And they reavert your, it's like you have abundance all over you. Everywhere you go, everywhere you walk, you are the sun in the flesh, okay? And no matter where you go, you could walk into the grocery store and random people are just going to be magnetized and drawn to you. But what I'm seeing here is they also are going to try to tell you sweet nothings and to seduce you and flirt with you and serenade you to the point where you stop manifesting the abundance for yourself, and then you start seeing that potential in them and manifesting that through them, right? Pouring all of that light into them, and then they manifest off of you. That's what it is. Putting you to sleep. Rockabye baby. I'm going to put you to bed. Yeah, they're going to put your ass to bed, all right. Rockabye baby on the treetop. The cradle will rock, okay? I'm hearing Pretty Girl Rock by Carrie Hilson. The Eight of Wands. Well, one channel message for you off rip, the divine is saying anybody from your past is going to be an absolute downfall. Anyone from your past, or that reminds you of someone from your past, they act like someone from your past, they have the personality traits of someone from your past, is an absolute downfall. Your spirit guides are coming in real strong, saying that you will fumble the best thing that ever happens to you. The Empress in reverse. You'll start to feel less on your own vibration. You'll start to feel insecure. You'll start to feel like nothing's working out for you. They will pretty much siphon your frequency for themselves, harvest that for themselves, and leave you depleted and leave you numb. And the momentum that you gather for yourself, the speed that you gather for yourself would be gone with it. Some of you guys, this is simple text messaging. Just text messaging with someone, small talk with someone is energy siphoning. Someone could be trying to hit you up in a text message and they just want to talk to you about, random stuff. They get a dopamine hit and then they go off and go and do what they want to do. Never looking back. Some of y'all, this is being left on red. It has a negative effect on you. I'm also seeing something about access here. Access. It's like someone picks you up and then puts you down based off of how they feel at the moment. You get what I'm saying? There's something about being readily accessible. Something about your empathy. Something leaves you feeling drained or depleted from seizing your opportunities in your own life, in your own, on your own journey. We have the moon. There's something that you're not seeing. Damn, I lost the card. Okay. There's something that you're not seeing. That doesn't make sense to me, Spirit. Help me make sense of this. Three of Swords is in reverse. Justice is in reverse. There's something that you don't know. Something hasn't been your own free will. Something hasn't been your own free will. Something has been the hidden agenda or hidden intentions of somebody else. What hasn't been Taurus's own free will? The Hermit. This could be subliminal suggestions, right? This could be someone showing you something, right? If someone passes you a pamphlet and you read it, and when you read it, you feel a certain type of way, or your philosophies have changed, or something has changed because you read the pamphlet. When they gave you the pamphlet, they knew that when you read it, it was going to invoke something inside of you, and it was going to take you down a path of making you doubt yourself or question yourself, X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing here. Something has infringed on your free will. Like a subliminal message. But you didn't do it at your own pace or something like that. If you walk into a room and you go back to a particular location, because you like whatever message is being given, or you like what you're hearing, you're going to keep going. There's no force, right? Because you like the philosophy, you like the message, you like the information that's coming. You resonate with it. What this is telling me is things that you don't necessarily resonate with, you feel compelled to go back to it, even though you don't resonate with it. So this could be anything. This could be a job. You don't necessarily resonate with the job, but you feel compelled to go back to it because you don't want to be in pain anymore, or you don't want to hurt anymore, or you're tired of psychic attacks. This could be wanting to go back to the church because you feel, you know what I'm saying? Or to a certain group or community. Not necessarily that you resonate with the people there, but you just feel compelled to go back to it and you don't know why. Yes, there's the group or community that you feel compelled to return to. A job, a group, a community, people you feel like it's pulling you in like a like it's a very lonely journey. You can feel very isolated during this time. But wherever you go, that's where the abundance follows. So of course, they're going to pull on you to return back to that job because you made their jobs easier. They're going to pull on you to return back to those groups or communities because you were an asset in some capacity. It's dull without you. They feel lonely without you. Because you were the prosperous, abundant person. And I feel like for half of y'all, you felt like you were left out here to fend for yourself. Figure it out for yourself. So when you feel like things are slowing down for you after you had like a season of abundance. I feel like it had something to do with reverse psychology, subliminal suggestions, you giving in or wanting to surrender, feeling like something is too much, it's too draining, something is too exhausting. I'm telling you, the intention is to pull you back from going through this door, walking through these doors of opportunity, abundance, prosperity. The intention is to make you say, I can't. The hidden agenda is to make you say, I can't do it without this person, place, or thing. Fill in the blank. That wishes don't come true. But I feel like for those of you that are on the end of the spectrum where you know what the hidden agenda is, but you still believe, and you still believe in love, you still believe in magic, you still believe in abundance, you're about to get some confirmation that whatever message, whatever subliminal suggestion, whatever communication that comes in to try to fuck you over or to mess with you in some capacity, it's not going to work. Will it affect some people? Yes. But I'm speaking to those of you that you got the heart of a tiger. Yeah. I feel like you're going to take a knee. You're going to take a knee. You use this as a learning experience. I see you watching a lot go down. Yeah. This is where you get into your spiritual practice. Some of you guys, I see you tending to your spiritual works, you know, focusing on your spiritual altars, your spiritual relationship with the Most High. I see you pouring into that and you learning new philosophies, you tapping into different things, different gifts and abilities that you personally have, teaching yourself about herbs. There's so much that the high priest offers you. It just depends on what you're currently dealing with. And I feel like that's what this is about. Because you're so abundant, because you're so blessed, prosperous, it's like when you feel that spiritually attacked in any capacity, that's a confirmation. Your spiritual team is giving you a confirmation of just how grand your reward is about to be. You're about to be granted a crazy ass reward. And it's different for each and every single person. But you've already been shown the vision. You've already been shown the inheritance. You've already been shown the energy checks that are about to be, that has your name on it. So of course, the enemy has to increase the amount of attacks. It has to. Try to disappoint you in other areas of your life. To get you to respond, to get you to lose faith, to get you to lose eyesight of where you're going. They're going to bring in old people that were, you know, people that didn't work out, exes that didn't work out. They're going to bring in, you're going to see all types of phone calls. You're going to have some angry, distraught. You're going to have some that are blaming you and trying to tell you that it's your fault that they didn't work out. You're going to have others that are trying to, like, oh, I'm going to do this, telling you sweet nothings. You're going to see a whole bunch of different stuff. But the Ten of Swords is the Ten of Swords is still in reverse. It still has no effect on you. Because at the end of the day, you're good. Like, you have no toxic, like, when I tell you, like, your vessel is so clean right now, squeaky clean. All this is the devil trying to put you back in negative bad luck, because you're trending in a positive direction. And because you're trending in a positive direction, they need you to come back down to their level in order to affect you. And so it's not working because you're vibing too high. You have no problem cutting people, places, and things out like bad habits. So you're in a season of reaping a lot of good karma. You're in a season of reaping a major harvest in your life. And right as this harvest is coming in for you, like, you already have it. At this point, you already have it. So what's happening is you have, if all these damn knights, yeah, it's like they can smell the honey. They can smell it a mile away. It's real desperation out here. So let's get this channel message here. So what's your channel message to Taurus? What's your channel message to Taurus? What is this? The sacral chakra. You are, I feel like there's an ascension that you were going through, and that part is over. Like, you are completing an ascension process that you were going through, and you are now your true self. Now isn't the time to take action, but you are your true highest self. So I feel like you're sitting pretty. As you're supposed to be, you're sitting pretty, and there are people, places, and things that are falling away from you. Yes, and I feel like you're just in an attractive energy. Something about your birthday could be significant. Something's going to make you feel really good. Like, really good. Like, I mean, you're going to be glowing. Glowing. Just literally glowing. Achievements. Yes, you're going to be recognized for something. And I feel like no hate, no slander, nothing's going to be able to come. Abundance and the throne. Yes, nothing is going to be able to throw you off balance, off kilter at all. But this is all a frequency. So this is telling me this is what's to come. It's like it's already here. That's the best way I could describe it. Like, it's already here. You have a plethora of ways that you could play this out. Like, you let people know what you want them to know. And so according to your enemies, or people that don't fuck with you, or just people in general that try to read into you, they're going to always feel confused trying to see what you're up to. They're going to always feel like they can't figure it out. And the more that they try to figure it out, the more they lose their fucking minds. Something about your abundance is so heavily guarded, protected. Because you're meant to walk into a season where you get to Trust the environment that you're in. Trust the home that you're in. Trust the job that you go to every day, what you do for work every day. You're meant to be able to fly above all the drama. Feel completely free, unafraid, motivated. And so you are extremely attractive. And you have people that are they're upset. And so even though I can see the layers of third-party energies trying to coat your reading, I can still weed through the bad apples and get to the goodness. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I feel like with Taurus energy. You have to be able to weed through the bad apples to really, really see where Taurus is at. Because Taurus has a lot of, it's like you're the nucleus and everything around you is trying to like penetrate into this egg and trying to get into it. And Taurus is like, nah. If you can't recognize my vibe and my frequency, the doors are closed. I'm not taking no orders, no prisoners, nothing. Because a lot of you guys, it is the people closest to you. But more importantly, you would think by now that people would get it through their thick skulls that whatever they do makes it back to them. Like, it just returns back to them so fast. You would think that they stop, but I don't see them trying to stop anytime soon. But at the same time, you're free. You're free. Your heart is open. And meanwhile, they're sad, lonely, and I hate that but it is what it is. It's just, even though these are messages for Taurus, these are also timeless. So there are going to be times where the messages are very clear cut and very to the point, but I feel as if there's a shift. And even with the cards, I can see it where there's a great separation where it's not division. I feel like something has become full circle and a new chapter is beginning. And as I'm tapping into the energy, I can see the chapter reemerging. And right before the chapter starts to really tell its story, this is the part where, you know how you scrap, before you start to write your next book, you're like writing. And then like, okay, no, you scratch that, throw away a paper. I feel like somebody has gathered a lot of scrap paper. They're trying to start a new chapter in their life and write out their new story. And we're at that, as the intuitive tapping in, I feel like I'm at that phase where it's like, oh, that was a good story. But then you scratched it and you threw it away. So now I'm waiting for the next story. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of reinventing happening right now. There's a lot of changes happening right now. There's a lot of remodeling happening right now, moves happening right now. And so this is a phase where you have to do this like on your own, and you're seeking guidance from a standpoint of, this is your lifeline. You know what I'm saying? This is where you go to be able to hold on to that confirmation. I feel like I'm really tapped into those of you that really only need confirmation for that which you already know. And you no longer need, lessons in shadow work, because you've already mastered the shadow work. You know what I'm saying? And now you're on a phase where it's just like, okay, confirmation as I'm planting this seed, or as I'm watering this seed. You know what I'm saying? As I'm dating this person, as I'm cultivating this into my reality, as I'm working on this is where you're at. And so that portal behind you is closing. And as that portal behind you is closing, there are a couple of stragglers that are trying to like, no, don't leave me. And they're trying to like grab onto your coattail. as that portal is shrinking behind you and is closed for good. And so it's like I'm plucking, I feel like I'm weeding out those little bad apples that have tried to, jump. Because I feel like you've done some type of time jumping, quantum jumping here. You've done a lot of work on yourself. Like what you have been able to accomplish takes years and years and years for the average person to do. And you've done it with great commitment, great focus, and your sheer will to see it into fruition is really granted you this position of authority, this position of abundance. And you're exactly where you need to be right now. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing right now. And so this ascension is completing because you've already rose above the darkness. The light is already here. That's why we have the sun here as the first card. And I feel like you're just anchoring this new vibration down into this new reality. And then the story will start to play out. And then the navigation will start to come out. And then I'll know just like you'll know. But let's get your daily guidance. I don't know. I'm playing around with it just as much as you are. We gonna stay together. Look what we have here. Oh Lord, sucky now. We have taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. And then you have the Two of Cups, falling in love or the resurgence of a romantic relationship, forgiveness, and the endings of challenges, exchanging gifts, don't give up on people you love. Let's see. So you have 222. Two of Pentacles. Working too hard or multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. So look up angel number 222. It's kind of synchronistic how that came out for you. But this is definitely telling me an emotional fulfillment at work, your ability to perform and find balance between on this path, finding balance between work and play and having a healthy balance between the two is really highlighted in this reading for you. And I feel like you're navigating what that looks like for you. So kudos to you, Taurus. For real, for real. I don't know where my, I'm really sad because I don't know where my deck went. And I really like that deck. But it's gone. No, this isn't it. I'm gonna find it for another day, Taurus, for sure. But that's the messages that I have for you for today. I'm sending you lots of love, wisdom, and guidance on your journey. If y'all are new, welcome to our love nest. And if you're returning, welcome back. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Taurus.